Okay. Good morning, good evening, depends of where are you based. Actually, I am in Hong Kong, so I am here for business after Rotary Congress in Melbourne. And I am Olderico Caviglia, Rotary Club Eco Milan, District 2041, Italy. And I am chief of ESRAG Italian chapter and part of the plastic solution task force at the esragplastic.org website. This meeting is just a networking meeting where to know new people that would like maybe to be involved in our project and to start to maybe we can start to introduce ourselves. I think we can start from Andrea. So I ask you to introduce yourself and especially if you are interested to be part of our team and to be involved in esragplastic.org organization. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So Andrea LaCroix, I'm in Ipswich, Massachusetts, part of the Ipswich Rally Rotary Club. I don't know the district number. And I am a speaker for Beyond Plastics. And I really kind of want to do the dog and pony show and go around to different Rotary groups and just talk to them about plastics and make people aware. The talk went really well last week and it was interesting how people responded. So I definitely want to be involved with ESRAG Plastics.
Thank you, Andrea. Now, Vujani, if it's your turn, if you can introduce yourself, please. And before I ask to the other member, ciao Mark, ciao Nelly, please write in the chat your name, Rotary Club, city, email, and WhatsApp number. Thank you very much, Vujani. The floor is yours.
Okay. Good evening. I'm Voyane Munyake from the Rotary Club of Maseru. I'm in the district, somewhere in Southern Africa. I forget what the district name is, in region of Africa. And I'm a member of the Environmental and Sustainability Action Group. And this is my first network session with ESRAG Plastics, and I'm looking forward to interacting with members. In my professional space, I'm an environmental consultant. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sanjay, it's your turn.
Good evening, namaskar. I'm Rotarian Sanjay Kaushik. I'm from Rotary Club Jaipur Royal. Our district is 3054. From 1st July, we'll be bifurcating. We'll be having two districts from same district, 3055 and 3056. I'll be part of 3056. And since I'm in travel business, I handle I'm in travel business since last 40 years. And somewhere I met one PDG from, I think from Germany. She was sharing some information, so I spoke to her. And then I spoke to Mr. Gert. I think he's from Netherlands 2 days back. And then I saw this message. And I'm glad to be part of this group and look forward to work together with you for such a noble cause of end plastic around the globe. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Nejai, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Neeraj Bhattnagar from Rotary Club Delhi Southeast, District 3011. I've been a Rotarian since 1989. I'm a ESRAG member from South Asia, and I'm on the board of South Asia, and I'm a WASHRAG member. I'm a WASHRAG ambassador, and I was invited to the UN in March to attend the water conference at the UN, so it was a very big experience for me. And I did attend the Recon in Melbourne, great experience for me. This was my first time. It was a very good experience. And I'm a mechanical engineer by profession, and I work a lot in the natural gas sector and energy transition, and been greatly involved in developing projects in the environment sector. And right now we're working on a project for adopting a river in Rajasthan right now. And
Where, sir?
so,
Where in Rajasthan? I'm sorry, Mr. Neeraj, sorry. Where in
in
Rajasthan?
Tonk area, one of our clubs in Delhi is trying to develop that project, and so I'm helping them out actually.
Okay, nice. Pleasure meeting you.
So we keep developing new projects actually, and then we had the Environment Day yesterday. And I feel that plastic is, Beat the Plastic was, was the main theme for the UN this year. And I personally feel the way around about it is to do the recycling part, So I'm trying to develop a project where we can have a mobile collection and granulator system, same on a truck or a mini truck or a truck, So I think that is the biggest project that I'm going to take up right now.
Very good.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mark, it's your turn. Please, may I ask you also to write your details in the chat so we can complete the session.
Okay, I'll do that. My name is Mark Hoppen. I'm a Rotarian from Gig Harbor, Washington, USA, and District 5020, the same district as Lori Cloutier, who you may have run into. I'm a retired city manager, although in my time, I worked a very long time, and I served 4 local school districts before I became a city manager for 30 years. And over that 30-year period, I also served, after I was nominally in retirement, as a health district chief operating officer, as a second largest health district in our state, Snohomish Health District. And as on the Washington State Public Works Board as a public works director, as a community development director. So I even worked as the executive director of the King County Flood Control District, which was the largest private flood control district in our state. So I've touched a lot of things, even though I'm really just an English teacher.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the purpose of this meeting is to find people involved that can be involved in our project. You know that Ezra Plastic is a task force that has 2 kind of goal. The first is to inform. So we create a website and with some social network, we have a person, Tammy, that is doing a great job with small videos that treat about the plastic topics in different kind. And we have a good audience, especially from young people. And also we have the other social media like Facebook and Twitter that is more oriented to older people, but we have a good reach. And so the first goal is to promote how to reduce plastics, especially how to reduce single-use plastics. That is one of the main goal of our task force. The second is to promote the projects and to collect information about the projects idea all around the world, especially from different kind of district, different kind of area. So we have a good connection also with the local chapter, and especially with the chief of the chapter. I am a chief of the Italian chapter, and I am doing a job to collect all the skills in Italy and all the project about plastic and environment. The idea is to create a mega database to share idea and to share knowledge to make effective this kind of activity. So we are looking for people that can help us to collect information, to give us articles idea to publish in our website. Actually, we have 2 articles a week. We don't want to do more, because if we publish too much, people doesn't read. So it's better to maintain 2 articles for a week. So the first purpose is to get articles, to collect project and to share project, to share idea of project about plastic, of course, because the task force is detailed, the topic is plastics, and also to collect event that we can promote in our website and in our social, so we can promote in our audience. Another activity that we need is they are speakers. In autumn, we want to have a meeting, and we are looking for speakers about plastics, where we will create an event where 2 or 3 speakers will discuss about these topics. So maybe it will be nice starting from Vujani, how you can help us, which is your purpose, and I want to hear from you where you can be involved in our activity. And after we can go from Andrea, Sanjay, Nirjai, and Mark in the second, at the last row. So just because we arrived after the other.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Listening to, I did explain it's my first meeting, so very exciting to hear what the objective of this meeting is and of the group. I'd be interested, I think it would be interesting to collect information where possible from my region and maybe from my district, and see if there is a project that we can feature and send you an article for your newsletter, but that's later on. And then once maybe I get more mature and I've seen Andrea, then we can consider doing the speaker. So I'm looking forward to being involved in whatever way that would be required, also to provide input from the other South, you know, the real South. Yes, no, it will be very interesting. So I'm looking forward to contributing in ways that we can.
Thank you, Andrea. I publish my email, and also I will publish in the chat the info at ezracplastic.org, where you can write also in copy to this email, so everybody in the team can read it.
Sure. So one thing that I would love to do is just continue to give my talk to different Rotary clubs. I would also really love to get more people involved in these SRAG groups and in this plastics one, because I just think that, you know, numbers matter. After I gave my talk at my Rotary Club last week, one of the members who does a lot of the she does a lot of the grant writing, and she got a district grant for another project that's happening in my community. She wants to think of some global grant that we can get, or maybe, you know, a US based one that, you know, really helps promote the message of Beyond Plastics that I'm involved with. And I know that there's a lot of groups beyond plastics, but that's the one that I've aligned myself with. So you know, I'm just hoping, I think it's a question of getting a lot of information out there. You know, people don't understand how bad single-use plastics are. Once they understand the health effects, not just the pollution effects of the plastics, it like a light dawns on them. So in my case, I really just want to be able to spread the information and get as many people involved as possible.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you very much. After, we will plan a one-on-one section to Zoom meeting to enter in deep in the activity.
Great.
Sanjay,
Well, I am very glad.
that you are out of gravity because you was flying in different.
No, I
Okay,
was
now-
writing. I don't see the chat. I'm talking from. I mean, I'm connected through the mobile, so I was writing the what do you call my details on the chat box. Anyway, to start with, because in last 10 days, I'm very connected. I'm feeling very connected to this project. I mean, since last 10 days or 10, 12 days, I was in touch with this lady and gentleman. They are running, I don't know if it is a Rotary, but they are doing their connection of Rotary. They are doing and plastic soup. I don't know what is that, but I'm very newly connected with them. And I had a conversation with them and it was wonderful. And I gave them some idea, like for us, it is, I'm involved with several other activities, but since we want to do this end plastic, I think the most important thing is to spread the word awareness. Awareness is most important. After that, we can implement and then collect, then destroy, that's separate. But to begin with, in my opinion, since just to introduce you, like 3 years back, my district, since I'm also part of a organization, we are promoting organ donation. So we were doing a lot of promotion in schools, colleges, hospitals, and different associations, and they were calling us, and we are doing wonderful. Now, since last 2 years, our district has got a chairman, district chair, organ donation promotion. So the same way, I think entire around wherever we can do, in each district, if we can promote district chair and plastic or whatever this can be, and then at every district there should be one designated team. They should promote within the district like awareness, and that's to tell you like for organ donation, we have I support organ donation. So it could be something like placards and banners, wherever we are activities. These are all around the activities, which gives a lot of people taking this pledge, like I support organ donation. And gradually, you won't believe our state, our Jaipur is renowned for organ donation, and now it is spreading words to district, and this is a real wonderful idea. So I think let us focus for the moment to promote and aware people about this. Maybe if we're starting today, it might take 1 year, maybe 2 years, but when awareness is there, the things will be smoothened. And I think everybody is connected to their environment, and we should, I think most prominent work we have to do is for awareness, and let us start with. This is what my submission is.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mujay, now it's your turn.
Okay. Should I speak?
Yes.
Okay, this is a bag I developed for saving water. And it has got the whole story of water in this. It's got the water harvesting here. It's got the water conservation. And then it's got this stickers over here, which we have developed. Last year we are distributing to households. Yesterday we gave to about 3,500 children. These bags we gave them yesterday. And along with this, we have developed the stickers. Can you see this? We put them in your houses actually to save water. So now the plastic thing is happening now. So what I'm going to do is going to develop same type of stickers for plastics also. So we have our own team. I design myself, and write them down. I know all the matters we write down. And plus we are giving this to everybody. So, this sort of work which I've been doing, advocacy everywhere, is what the UN invited me to attend the water conference, which I was telling you earlier, actually, in March this year. So it was a big high. I mean, advocacy and changing the mindset is a bigger thing than changing the behavioral, changing the people, actually. So we need to, instead of telling people, don't do this, don't do that, it's better to circumvent them and tell them that they should have a mindset change. This is what I believe it. It has a faster and a better way to have a mindset change than to have behavioral change, It costs less also that way. So this is what we are trying to promote everywhere. This is my mobile. So I
Thank
distribute
you.
everywhere, wherever I go, and it has a good effect on people.
Yes, thank you very much. Can you send me the pictures of these details and the bag? If you can send me via email the pictures, after we can, and maybe a little description we can publish in our website.
Yes, please. I can send it to you.
Okay, thank you very much. Really, thank you. Mark.
Well, my particular interest is in stream health, and that's something I came by honestly through my profession. But our best hope of like doing what Plastic Soup wanted to do, which is clean up the ocean, is to not let plastics in the ocean in the first place. And one way to do that is by capture on streams. Another way is by reducing single-use plastics production. I've being a city manager, I tried in my own county, which has a global recycle program, to work with politicians to recalibrate the way waste is collected. And the county has the ability to do that. But this is definitely one of those projects that the more you know, the harder it gets. And so I've been pretty frustrated in my ability to foster any real systemic change. So my near-term objective, aside from streams, aside from getting the county to do things differently with the recycling, is to just get my own club to not use single-use plastics anymore. My understanding is that at the Rotary International Convention, that ESHRAG released a green handbook. Have any of you come in contact with that yet? Yeah,
Not yet.
Rick, you're nodding your head. You know about it, but you haven't seen it.
I was in Rotary Convention, but I also did service in the ESRAG booth, but I did get this information. So
Okay, well, anyway,
I was there too. I was there, in fact. I was there at the Strike booth.
And I attend also the breakout section with Karen and the other people. But anyway, every information will be good to share. You can send to our email these details. I will talk with Karen. I will get the information, because it was managed from ESRAG Oceania, so it's very far.
Well, I'm on the hunt for this green handbook, and when I get it, I'll share it with everybody I can. It was not released until the convention, because they were trying to get more people to show up for all sorts of reasons. And I don't know if that worked or not. I don't know if the convention was much larger than about the 12,000 that was anticipated. But, I've been to conventions in the past that were nearly 30,000 people. So this, convention attendance is generally, and conferences and everything else, is still greatly reduced over what it was before the pandemic. And but at any rate, I'm looking for this green handbook. I'm going to find it. When I do, I'll share it.
Okay. So I think that for this evening, we can close this section. I will set up for the next days, maybe in the next weeks, one-on-one meeting, so we can discuss about it, and we can maybe plan how to enter in to help our team to make this kind of effort, especially about reduce single-use plastics. That is the first step where we need to do to have a world plastic loss. Please, Sanjay.
Since we all are sitting here, if we contact the coming Rotary International President and request him to make one day, what do you call, End Plastic Day, World End Plastic Day or something like that during his tenure, and it can continue for throughout the next years, I think we can contribute a lot. Because I like when you talk about environment, it is only environment. People are planting trees and this and that, but we do only End Plastic Day, or announced by Rotary around the globe. All the clubs are celebrating the same day, like the Pulse Polio Day and things like that. I think this will be very effective around the world, same day. If people will talk about it, I think all the governments, all the private sectors, all the schools will be aware of it, and it will be a landmark activity by Rotary. If possible, maybe it can be 1st July. This is just a trial we can do, but if we really write jointly and request him, and I think it's not a big deal, it can be done, and it can be a real benchmark for our initiative.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And yes, Andrea.
So just on what Mark said and Sanjay, I think awareness for the local people, for, us, is great. But really to enact real change, and Mark, I commend some of the efforts that you did when you were running your city. We have to get to the government, right? There are a bunch of, especially here in the US, I don't know what's happening around the world, but there are a bunch of proposals about EPR, about bottle bills, et cetera. And that's really where we're going to enact change is, from the federal government level, if we can, and locally, if we can get some of these bans passed and actually stop the plastic pollution. So I fully support doing all of the local awareness, but we also need to band together to get government action to stop plastic pollution or production.
Thank you very much. So thank you to attend this event, and stay in touch, and see you soon.
If there is any group, if you can add us, we can all, maybe some later on, if there's some idea, we can share with the people. And you never know when ideas bouncing, and you can share with the people, and it might help that way.
The idea is to create a micro community where it will be possible to share idea and to create a group of people that can contribute. Will be a step that we are working on for October. Will be active community where we can create networking and also sharing information and details in addition to the website and the social media. So we are working on it, and in autumn will be ready.
I'd like to add something here. I've been into project consulting for the last 40 years. I develop projects. So if anybody has an idea, I could convert that into a project. Right from technology level, the equipment that you need, the costing that you will have anywhere in the world, I can do it for you. Because I've been into consulting line, for almost, I started in '86. It's almost 37 years. And I worked across the world in different countries, got joint venture collaborations for my companies in India. So if you have anybody has any idea, just tell me and I'll convert that into a project. That is what my specialty is actually.
Yeah, I want the bags and the stickers you created. I think we should do that for a bunch of the different Rotary groups.
Yes, please.
Reusable bags. Those didn't look like reusable bags. Those
They
look
are,
like
in
paper
fact,
bags.
they are.
Oh,
Yeah.
they are.
Can-
I think that's such a great idea.
I loved it
And
too. Loved
Send
it.
me your email. Send me your email or your WhatsApp number. I've already sent it to Enrico actually. So I had his number, so I've just WhatsApped to him. In fact,
Yeah, I did it earlier in the chat, but I'll do it again.
let me.
Yes, it's better to share again the.
Yep, there we go.
Yes,
All right,
And-
please. Okay.
I'm also gonna send
right.
you mine.
yes, so we can have an.
I've already shared. Mine is already.
Yes, I already have that. Yes, please. And I've also put two project ideas which just came into my mind, how we can save a particular situation. I put two project ideas. One, we can do it the 1st of July. Another is to how to save rivers. What are things to be done to save any waterfront, rather. On the chat, I put it over there.
I know yes, I see this one. Oh, I almost wish if we could get an email or something for all of these ideas. I love them.
Yes,
Thank
that
you
was
so
great.
much.
We have made a list of projects which can be done under each 7 avenues of 7 focus groups. So I made a list of
Yes.
projects which you can do everywhere.
Yes, I would love that.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank
What
you
an
very much.
Today is a coincidence. 6 people, 6 June, again 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay, have a wonderful time.
Not a great
All the
number,
best.
Thank
but
you
it's
so
okay.
much.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
noting down the addresses.
This idea is,
Okay,
I don't know
Thanks.
if the host would be able to copy them and maybe send them to us. Thank you so much. Thank you. This has been such an eye-opener. I really enjoyed myself. And Andrea, I'm looking forward. I'll be inviting you. Our Rotary meeting is on Tuesday. So I just need to liaise with you on the time. You can join in online as a
Sure,
speaker.
please.
That would be very great.
perfect,
Thank you.
perfect.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Thank you very much.
Thank
All right.
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
Ciao, 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 ciao.
If you need